I just almost started my ass off. What video is it? Is it interesting?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Simon Reacts. Today,
That'll totally be good.
Toby and Harry are looking at the top 10 lies you believe about Britain.
So is this for like British people, or is this for foreigners that think this is what Britain
This is
do?
definitely for foreigners.
Let's find out.
Your British general knowledge. I'm Ashley with Watch.
I don't know much about Britain, to
and
be
today
honest.
we're counting down our picks for the top 10 lies you
unpatriotic
believe
bastard.
about Britain.
I'm British.
Before we
That's my
begin,
theory.
we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the
Yeah,
bell.
we do publish every day.
Number 10, all swans are property.
They are,
of the Queen.
right? No?
I've heard this.
We've all been brought up to believe that all swans belong to the Queen, and therefore harming them or eating them is a big no-no.
I thought that.
Wait.
However, one
I thought
5-year-old
that was
swan
true.
enthusiast wrote to the Queen asking if she could have one, and the response
could
she
eat
got
swan?
surprised us all. A representative wrote back debunking the common misconception
What?
that seems to date back to the 12th century. The monarch actually only owns all unmarked mute swans in open water around certain areas of the River Thames.
Mad.
Oh.
Every year, local children
I don't know why I thought they were talking about eating the swan. I don't understand why. Listen, let it happen.
are invited to witness the swan upping
Let it
event,
happen.
which helps keep track of the birds.
Right, it's just...
Bro, this movie is hilarious. I don't know if you guys seen it.
Yeah, they just told us we are allowed to kick a swan.
Bro, I'm gonna kick a swan next time I see it.
That's
I
just
told
hilarious.
you, if a swan comes to me, I'm kicking it.
Do you think you can take a swan?
Yeah, go for the neck.
Oh
It's a
my.
weak point.
Swiftly
Sure.
moving on.
Number 9, London is buried under fog.
No.
Fog everywhere. So begins Charles Dickens' Bleak House, and yet somehow the reputation has stuck even to this day.
Wait,
Due to the Industrial
Wait.
Revolution.
people think that we live in fog.
I thought there was a time when like the Great, it was like there was something called the Great Fog, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the Great, the Great Smog.
Yeah, I know.
What?
That did happen.
Surely no one in the world thinks that we actually just live in fog.
I don't think anyone believes that.
During the
I
19th
definitely,
century,
I've never
Londoners
believed
did
that.
see an average of 63 foggy days per year, and in 1952, the Great Smog was
There
said
we
to have
go.
killed around 12,000
Oh.
people.
Smoke from the capital's chimneys is being trapped at street level, which is aggravating the fog.
Nowadays,
Holy
you'll
shit.
actually find that
Quite recent,
London,
actually. That's
or
mad.
anywhere
That
else
was
in
like
the
50
UK
years ago,
really,
London was just
doesn't
under
even
fog.
cut the top
Yeah.
10 foggiest countries around the world, with Grand Banks, Newfoundland,
We ain't even in
Canada
top 10.
taking the top spot.
What?
Once coal fires were
Yeah,
banned,
that's-
Game
London
London,
saw
yeah.
less
That wasn't even worth adding to the. They should. Nah.
fog.
Isn't it?
And today, it's not as common as you would
You
think.
know how I feel about fog.
Number 8, Lady Godiva rode naked on horseback.
I'm not gonna lie, I know nothing
Lady
about
Godiva wasn't just a made-up figure from a Tennyson poem.
I definitely thought she was naked.
I don't know what's
Chocolate.
happening there, I won't lie, boys.
In Tennyson's versions of events, Lady
In my
Godiva
head.
rode naked on horseback
This the chocolate lady, right? I swear this the chocolate lady. Am I
the
capping?
streets of Coventry in response to her husband Leofric's oppressive tax.
It's not the chocolate lady. Do not listen to me.
In reality, there are some sources that suggest that her lord husband requested
Reckon this
she
is why
do
JJ
just
wants to fight a
that,
horse.
but there is
Oh, this is deep.
Here's a
followed
naked woman in
through,
the back.
with most historians insisting that it never happened.
Well,
This
if they
story
say so.
only started making the rounds
I'm about to say,
around
Shucks, if
100
they
years
somehow
after her
know, then-
death,
This one
and
doesn't
by a monk
shock
whose
me at all.
storytelling didn't
Nah.
always adhere to the truth. Number 7, Great Britain, the UK, and England as synonyms.
Well,
No,
It's a
it's
synonym.
same thing.
Same thing,
It's another
yeah.
word for the same thing.
Well,
Aren't they?
Oh, I guess some people probably do think that, you know. Well, I think no. 'cause
What?
I think, no.
Hold on. Hold on. What do you mean? What the fuck does he mean? Is it not all the same thing?
Same thing.
Well, oh, I guess some people probably do think that, you know. Well, I think no, because I think no. I think Great Britain is like
Is he
the
being dead
British
ass?
territories as well. So like you might, I think you might count Guernsey under Great Britain or like the Virgin Islands.
Can't,
No,
if it
Great
says
Britain.
great.
England,
If
Scotland,
it-
and Wales is what I
I
said.
was gonna say, if it's great, it ain't Guernsey. That ain't
Well,
me.
hey,
That ain't me.
Number 7, Great Britain, the UK, and England
Well,
as
let's find out.
synonyms.
For England, James? No. For me.
Damn!
Getting this wrong is a surefire
Drop my
way
mans.
to make enemies across the UK. Just
Really?
try asking a Scot what part of England they're from. Go ahead, we dare you.
Okay.
Great Britain is an island made up of England, Scotland, and Wales.
There you
Great
go.
Britain and Northern Ireland together make up the United Kingdom.
Ah.
Emphasis on the northern. Yes, that's another border you don't want to mix up.
Yes.
We'd also tell you about the Channel Islands, British Isles, Isle of Man, and so
I was
on.
gonna say, is there no
But we
word
suggest
for
you get your head around the basics first.
Great,
and
no,
then we
the
can
UK
talk.
and Ireland.
Number 6,
What?
you're never far from a rat.
I
in
think
London.
Great Britain there. I think Great Britain is the rock.
Yeah,
Like,
it's the,
Yeah,
it's the
actual
one
island.
island.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit, I know they have rats and shit in New York.
Name for
I thought it was just a
UK
big
plus
city thing.
island.
I don't know. I
Whole
wouldn't
island
think
for
they would have
Northern
them in
Ireland.
London
I
though. Isn't it
don't
like
think
too
so,
cold?
there isn't.
Nah, it gets
I don't
cold
think
in New
so.
York
Is
too.
that you're never
I don't
more
know.
than 6 feet away from a rat at any given time.
Is that true? Well, then that is true.
No, they're saying that it's not true.
Now, London is approximately 1,572 kilometers squared, and there are around 10.5 million rats in the UK. You do the maths.
Holy
It's
shit.
possible that a former Minister of Agriculture invented this little rumor to promote hygiene in homes, which makes you wonder just how bad things must have been.
I've seen.
According
I
to
keep seeing
Dr.
TikToks of
Dave
rats. They're actually
Cowan,
very cute.
the truth is
They are.
that you're more likely to be around
see one on the
50
tube as
meters
well.
away from a rat
Oh,
at any
well,
time.
no, on the tube I wouldn't
Sounds a
like
lot
to
less
see one, but
disgusting
Not
now,
on the
right?
tube.
Not
when you see
really
one
less
that's
Number
disgusting.
five,
Still sounds
Richard
disgusting.
III.
Oyster card.
yeah, not just
They everywhere.
taking the
I can't say I
tube.
have ever seen a rat on the tube. I don't think.
Really?
I see mice.
Oh, it might be a
Mice
mouse.
going
It might be
along with
mice.
rats.
might
Oh
be
no, I
mice.
have seen rats on the tube. No, I have. There's bear in.
You live with one
Hoxton
lad.
Square. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Chances are, if you
He
grew
on
up in
his
the
ass.
UK, you were taught about the villainous Richard III, who walked around with a limp and had a hunchback. History tells us that he
I've
was
never
this
learned about
terrible
this.
geezer who stole the throne from his brother, locked his nephews in a tower, and ultimately had them killed. But in reality, when his reign came to an end, the Tudor dynasty took the throne. And let's just say that
How did his brother not see it
decided
coming
to report
either?
things a little
Yeah, like,
differently.
he was right there.
Shakespeare may have played his part in this retelling of events too. There's taken creative license,
He's got a defined
and then
chin, that
there's
man, that's
completely
what-
He looks like Lord
history.
Farquaad.
Yeah.
Oh!
say
Number
my kingdom
4,
full of
Big
horse.
Ben is a
For a
clock.
horse. I've heard that quote before, but I never knew where it was from. This one.
What?
No.
No,
not.
it's the bell.
Oh.
Stop the cap. It's the clock, bro. It's the clock. Stop the cap. I don't want to hear it. I want to hear it, bro. Hey, even he thought that. So it's everybody knew that, bro.
Wow.
Nobody knows it as Elizabeth
Big
Tower,
Ben's
One of the
bro.
features of the
Don't
London
nobody know
skyline
that.
has been
Stop the
dubbed
cap.
Big Ben by tourists and
Stop
locals
the
alike.
cap. This is what
But
we
it
not
wasn't
finna
always
do.
called that. In the Victorian era, it was called St. Stephen's Tower, and
Oh, well, it's
until
not right. I didn't
recently,
get that one right.
it was just named the Clock Tower. And you really can't go wrong with
Thing is,
that.
if anyone corrects me
However,
with that,
today
I don't
its
want to be friends
official
with them.
name is the Elizabeth
I
Tower
know, see, it
in
is Elizabeth
celebration
Tower.
of the Queen's Diamond Jubilee in 2012.
Oh,
But
yeah,
as
you're right, Harry.
interesting as this is, it's all superfluous for the discussion at hand.
Superfluous.
Because Big Ben is the nickname of the bell, not the tower that
Even the
houses
real name
it.
is a nickname.
I don't think we should. I don't think we should agree with that, guys.
Hey, that's so dope.
Big
you know.
Benjamin is his full name.
Number 3, the Great Fire of London ended the plague. When you learned about the Black Plague at school, it was almost always immediately
I didn't even
followed
know
by
there was a
lesson about
fire.
the Great Fire of London, because it was said that this fire...
You lot, was I being taught
devastated
something
London.
else? Because I haven't learned
I've never in my life have I ever gotten taught about a great fire in London.
any of this stuff.
I haven't.
You know about
learned
the
it.
Great Fire of London?
I know about the
I
Great Fire of
know-
London, but not.
I've never
It was the
linked the
baker on
two.
Pudding Lane, and he set fire to his bakery, and then the fucking whole place went up in
Yeah,
flames.
but I have never heard the link. I've never been taught that link.
between
of-
the Black Plague and the Fire of London.
No, me neither.
Yeah,
Me
same.
neither,
Yeah.
me neither.
The fire only burned up about a quarter of urban London, with the worst areas
Urban.
affected by plague, Whitechapel,
The fact it
Clerkenwell,
burned a quarter of
and
London's kind of mad, though.
Southwark.
Imagine a quarter
Yeah,
of
that's
London being
crazy.
plagued now.
Barely
But I mean, they didn't
singe.
have
Oh my
fire
God.
By the time
departments
the
and
fire
shit back then,
started,
did they?
Which
Deaths
quarter?
from plague were already on the decline.
Hopefully
Today we're
Like, how did
counting
they even get rid of fires back in the day?
I was waiting for you to
God damn it, Harry.
say East.
Nah, I like East. East has got a place in my heart. Don't worry.
up about a quarter of urban London, with the worst areas affected by plague,
Okay, I keep going back
Whitechapel,
on the fucking thing.
Clerkenwell.
How did they
and
get rid
Southwark
of fire,
getting
like, back in
through
the-
it
in the
with
old
barely
days?
a
Southwark.
singe. By the
Yeah.
time the fire started, deaths
Southwark.
from plague were already on the decline. But once the fire was over, it was still not extinct. Number 2, the royal family always lives in Buckingham Palace.
I believe there's a kid.
Crowds swarm Buckingham Palace every
Yeah.
year in
There's
the
a
hope
what?
of seeing the change
Werner
of
on
the
the bottom
guards,
right.
or better yet, a member of the royal family leaving the palace to run some royal errands. The only problem is, none of the royal family live full-time in Buckingham Palace. It's more like the Queen's office and a nice venue for special events.
Very heavy.
Yes.
People also
Surely,
mistakenly look out for
that's
the
such a
Union
waste.
Jack to
That's
know
an
if the
extreme
Queen is
waste.
in.
Yeah, but it looks cool,
But
doesn't
it's
it?
actually a different flag,
Yeah, but
the Royal Standard.
If I was
that's flown
king,
at
I
the
would.
Royal-
Why not live there?
Everyone outside your yard all day, every day. You're
Yeah,
trapped.
it's like you want fans coming to your house. I'm like,
Well, you got
like
space.
10 times the scale.
You got space. Like you got land. Your house is so big. I'd build a little 7-a-side pitch in there.
Yeah, imagine the Queen playing 7-a-side.
Sticker and nets, mate. Here's one. Oh no!
Queen Sandringham
Queenie!
House, which is present. Number 1, the Queen is all powerful. The job description
Is she
of
not?
monarch has changed since the days of Henry VIII.
Isn't she like the
Queen still
president?
does have a number of powers, and it's not all about traveling the world and waving
Oh,
politely.
rest in peppers,
but in
mate, rest in
today's
peppers.
British Constitution, she has ministers who are entrusted with exercising her powers. The Queen can summon Parliament, sign bills into laws, appoint or remove ministers, appoint the Prime Minister, and declare war, just to name a few.
She
Damn.
can't pick a prime minister though, can she? Like it said, she appoints the prime minister. She doesn't actually get to choose the prime minister, does she?
I don't know.
Like she can be like, oh, that horse is now prime minister.
No, I think
probably
she.
can. She can.
No, I think she has to be the. I think she could. I think she's just the one that like makes it a thing.
I think. Like somehow.
Like the don't. You guys don't have like you guys
She needs
don't
to just
vote
go,
and
like,
shit.
you know
Is that
what,
not a
screw
thing?
it. Nico can be prime minister. If he doesn't get mayor, he can be prime minister.
Boo.
A lot of these motions are ceremonial, but it's good to know that if
It's
we were
hilarious,
ever
'cause
on the
that's
verge of
exactly what he
war,
did.
She looks like
the
she's pissed
Queen
off
has
being
the
next to
power
Donald
to
Trump. She
pull
does
that
not want to
plug.
be there.
Do you agree with our picks? Check
Well,
out these other great clips from Watch Mojo UK.
They got us
and
with a few of them. Most of them we just didn't know in the first place. So
Yeah.
they weren't lies we believed.
We're
Thank you guys
just
for
stupid.
Thank you guys for watching. See you tomorrow for another video. Peace.
Yeah, no cap though, no cap. They definitely didn't get me like that. They didn't get me like that. There was a couple of them I was like, what the fuck? But hey, that was definitely an interesting video, man. Make sure you guys go follow the Simon Reaction channel. I love y'all so much.